Yes, Ukrainian fundraisers part 2. Very fun. Right? Okay, so I'm just going to have short, simple, and sweet little message about unity, about church unity, right? And basically, unity means love, peace, and literally being united into one goal. I have 6 points about what makes unity and what breaks unity. And the first point is literally, it's everywhere in the Bible. It's love. Love for when one of our church mates transgresses us, does some kind of evil against us which we don't, it's not fun for us. We don't like it. Our feelings are hurt, and nobody likes it. And as like, everybody's different, right? Everybody has different ways of seeing things, different ways of perceiving things, and they just look different. And we just gotta love them, because we have to be cohesive and stick together like glue. And the second one is peace. Peace is, we have to keep the peace in the church. As peace means either a duration of war, of no war, or when a war ends. When either infighting is ceased, or there is a period of no infighting, right? And peace literally feeds into love, as it means not causing a disturbance in the church unity, right? And what I mean by causing a disturbance in the church unity is by breaking the unity, as in 3 things. 1, gossip. 2, self-serving members. And 3, people working on their own, for their own gain and their own advances, for their own self, right? For gossip. Gossip, literally, in the Bible is called idle talk. And there are a lot of things the Bible says about idleness, is that idleness leads to poverty. And poverty is, I don't even know how to describe it. It's not fun. You don't get what you want all the time, right? And as an idle talk, I mean that things that do not advance the kingdom of the Lord, things that do not advance, help the church grow its borders, to evangelize, that's things that aren't that are idle talk. Things that put down other church members, things that put down your church leaders, is idle talk, because it tears down the unity. It causes division and infighting. And the third point is members who basically depose of their leaders, as in medieval terms, it would be called a coup d'etat. I think so. Anyway. And a coup is basically where a group of members or a person overthrows the leaders or leader. And I read this. There was 3 church members that basically deposed of their head pastor because they've never met him, they've never talked to him, and they've never literally seen what his goals were. They never made a connection. They never tried to actually make peace and show love. And they overthrew the pastor, and basically he was no longer the leader of that church. And in the end, the last one is literally just, as in all of this, we have to be united in one goal. As in, the members of the church knowing the goal of the church, knowing what we are aiming, what we're striving for, is also a core thing. Because when you have you have one goal, we are better suited because we're not fighting against each other. We don't have miscommunication. And we're working actively to achieve that goal instead of hindering it. And as our leaders are put in place by God, as it says in 1 Peter 2:17, that let every person be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except God. And those that exist have been instituted by God. That our leaders are our authority, and our authority is in place by God. So we have to strive to be united. We have to strive to have love and peace for each other, and to not actively try to hinder it by idle talk and self-service. Thank you. I'd like to welcome Andre.